Good evening. Hello, everybody. Good day. Welcome back to another stream in the game of Minecraft. Back in some Sky Factory 5 for the evening, and it is a pleasure to have you. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump in here and see what's going on. First of all, hello. Welcome. Hopefully you're having all a good day. It is a pleasure to have you back. Episode 4 now? 4 days in a row? Good Lord, so many days. And I plan on streaming tomorrow as well at this point. So keep on coming back and I'll keep on doing it. But right off the bat, thank you very much for coming. If you don't mind, if you have a good time, you like this video, please remember to click like. Most importantly, please remember to hit subscribe so you can hang out with us more often. Okay, let's say hi to some people. Hello, Bonx, good day. Hello, Death Killer, good day. Hello, Gary. Panda, recap of yesterday's stream. I will be happy to. Hello, Marie. Hello. Hello, James Pierce. Thank you for the help last night. You are very welcome. Marie started today. Is it Marie or Mary? Please tell me. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Welcome, welcome, Panda. So last night, we got the last two colors that we needed. We got a poisonous potato, which unlocked one, and we got an ender pearl from an enderman that unlocked the other one. That gave us our last two. We also have our first mystical agriculture seed because Inferium Essence drops from lime saplings. I did not do much with that today, although I have been clearing some stuff up. Yesterday, we also automated cobblestone in what is my favorite, if not the easiest way that I've seen to be able to do it so far in Sky Factory 5. I know there are other ways. Could be just as good, maybe even better. I like this one. Put a tutorial out today showing folks how to do it. Already, people are finding it very helpful, so that's awesome. And hello, Ezreal, and hello, Phantom. Good day, good day. We did the drippy water thing, the drippy dye thing, from, what's it called, this stuff? From the, where's the drippy stone at? From, I forget what it's called. Yes, from Drip Stone. It's very, very slow. Interesting fact, and some of you may know this, if you have the drip stone set up with a colored water above it, and you put a barrel underneath, it will eventually fill that barrel up with the water as well. Even though the water at the top doesn't go away, it will eventually drip this thing full. Takes the same amount of time as it does to just drip on the sand. Looking into it, I've already seen some automations where people have automated dye that way. It's still ungodly slow. Is correct? Marie, not Mary. Sweet. Crafting stick was Gur. Yes, it was. Bonx, I'm behind on your playthrough, so I'm going to catch up. I'll lurk in the stream. Okay, good. That's cool, Bonx. The other thing we started working on was we went to the Nether. We learned that it is a skyblock in the Nether as well. I'm interested to see what other zones are out there and if they're skyblock as well. Let's see. We did a couple more of these things. I did separate them today. Regular ones, Titan ones at the bottom. I did get some goats, but goats jump over fences, and then they attack me occasionally. So I had to kill the goats. So I put the trophies away over here, did some clean up some stuff. But the last thing we were working on was sophisticated storage. Trying to figure out how we can adequately use sophisticated storage in a Sky Factory 5 playthrough. Because, of course, we're looking for an alternative to using an AE storage system. Because I hate AE, and I'd rather not use it. I will if we have to. At some point, I'm going to use it. Right? Because I got to do tutorials and all this stuff. At some point, I'm going to have to do it. But if I can find a better way for the rest of you so you don't have to, I'm going to do that. So we're working on sophisticated storage. Now, I made a bunch of sophisticated storage components, only to learn some of them are kind of useless. Let's talk about that. First of all, this, your crafting station, when set next to a storage controller, allows you to access your stuff. You can craft in here, pulling items from your sophisticated storage. Okay? There's several different storage models. We're going to try them all. We're starting with this one. Okay, so let's talk about sophisticated storage. All right, so sophisticated storage, we made the storage IO, storage input, and storage output. Okay, so the purpose of those blocks They're input blocks, output blocks, or input/output blocks. That's what those are, okay? Which means if you wanted to cable something or run something automatedly into your sophisticated storage system, you could use those blocks to do so, okay? So that's how you could use those, but you don't need to. The other thing to be aware of is the storage link. Now, I believed that the storage link you had, if you didn't, yeah, if you, like say I have my control over there, and I want to link this chest to it, I attach a storage link. That is wrong. You don't have to do that. You can, but you don't have to. Sophisticated tool. Let me show you. See these green lines? I have all of my chests currently remotely linked to my sophisticated storage, and I don't have a single storage link item down, okay? Sophisticated storage works a lot like storage drawers and their controllers. If I had chests touching this, right? Like if I was to connect this chest right here and set it down right next to my controller, it would automatically connect, to my understanding. It definitely will with all the sophisticated barrels and chests and things of that nature. I don't know it'll work with regular chests. Haven't tried it, be honest, doesn't matter. So if I have, let's say, a barrel, right? A sophisticated storage barrel sitting next to the controller, it's automatically going to connect. If I put another one, it's also going to be connected because it's connected to something that's already connected. It'll chain, just like storage drawers do. That make sense? Okay. So that'll chain. Now it'll chain up to 15 blocks away. Now with this, the storage tool, you can remotely connect things so they don't have to be touching, but they still have to be within 15 blocks, and I have not found any way to extend that at this point. Okay? I fiddled with this for a while today. What this does, the storage link, is if I had a sophisticated storage barrel right here, and I slap this storage link on it, which you can put on the top, the front, the back, the side, it doesn't matter, then it and every chest connected to it would automatically be linked to the sophisticated storage, as if they were touching the controller, okay? So it's almost like putting another mini controller there. You following me on that? Now, one thing I haven't checked yet, now it has not connected these ones in a row, because I remotely did it, and it wasn't working on these because, as you can see, I only linked the left-hand side of the chest, which is all you needed to make that chest work. Our goal is to use sophisticated storage barrels or chests, which can be much, much larger than these regular chests, so then it will take up less space and it'll be better. Now, secondly, if I have items in my inventory, I can go over to my storage controller, right-click on them, it'll pull them all out, and take them to whatever chest I have linked to that has some of that item in it. If you have more than one chest with that item in it, it's going to take it to the chest that has that item in it that you linked first to your controller. It's okay, Buffy. Buffy's crying because she can't go upstairs. She's mad. So, for example, the very first chest that I linked was this red one, okay? This red one was the very first one that I did. I have some colorless wood in there. So it's number 1. So if I have that item in a chest somewhere, and just right click on your controller, it'll take the stuff to that chest. Now, if the item like this is not in a chest, it won't do that. But what you can do is put a hopper here, toss it in there, and that'll load it in there, and it'll take it to the first chest that's open and available, which is this red one. Bear with me just a minute, guys. I'm going to have to do a real quick pause here. I got to call somebody. One moment. It's educational, I promise, but one moment. Sorry. Wife's going to take care of Buffy. So it'll automatically default. If this one fills, it'll then go to the second chest that you linked. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, so on and so forth. So that will allow you to just keep filling stuff. If you get a bunch of these barrels down and you link them all together and they're within range, it'll just flow in and out as needed. Okay, so that makes it feasibly usable. Now let's look at how it's going to interact. We go into our crafting station. Right off the bat, the crafting station, I can choose the barrel because there's a barrel next to it. The chest is automatically the default. That's this one. And then there's the storage controller. Here's the thing with the storage controller. There's no way to sort it because it shows you every slot in every chest linked, including the empty ones. So as I scroll down, if I'm searching for something, that could possibly take a while. See where I'm going with this? That's the downside of sophisticated storage at this point. Unless you know what chest it's in and you can go get it, like you're just letting things randomly go into the first available chest, then you will have to search for the item that you're looking for. Now, granted, if there's something you want to craft, let's just say we're going to make a crafting station, right? Boop, I can pull that. It'll pull one automatically from out of the storage. If I have this in here, it'll pull it out of an adjoining chest, which is great. That's awesome. I put it in my inventory again. So that'll work. Put that in there. Okay? Hey, DMC. So it'll pull it from an adjoining chest or your storage controller if you want crafting. For example, here's red logs, right? Let's say I want to do red planks. Now, red logs are only in one chest, and that's the one downstairs. So if I want to do red planks, I'm going to do it from red logs. I click that. As you can see, it moved a stack over. So I can craft in there. There's my red planks. I can put that back in there. Now, here's something interesting. Let's click over to his. I can put it in any slot. That's going to put it in whatever chest that is. Okay, I'm going to try something real quick. Hang on a second. I just had an idea. Okay, I can't auto-sort it. I just had... Oh! I just hit the S key. And it auto-sorted it. Okay. Did it auto-sort the actual... Oh, my goodness. Okay. Just learned a thing. It auto-sorted it in the order of the chests as I linked them. That's not bad. That's actually way better. So you have to use the S button when you're in the inventory to auto-sort it. I currently do not have this chest linked. So, you know, that's the thing. But that will make it easier, and it looks like it's in there based on the amount of them. Now, think about this. If we use the sophisticated chests or barrels, and we make them where a single slot can hold thousands, it'll be even easier. I won't have 7 of these in a row, right? It'll just be one stack of a huge number, and it'll be in the order of the most amount of items that I have. I hit S a few times just to see if it would change the order at all. That makes it even more usable. Now, if I want to find a diamond sword that's in there, it means I got to go down and I got to look for diamond swords. You know what I mean? That searching for an individual item, not because you want to craft it, but because you want to take it out, that's going to be a slow process. That's going to be, I think, one of the more challenging things. I did not link these, so I'm glad for that. Put those in there, because I didn't have any other ones. And now those will be in my system as well. You do also have to click on this every time. Stacker in connected chest, and when you auto-sort, it sets it back to 64 items in the slot instead of the other. Oh, really, Demo? Okay. All right, well, we're going to try that, because today our goal is to try to get one of those chests and get it set up. Now, the only other downside... Well, you might not be able to put it in if it's 64, but if you go over here and you put it back in using the controller, it might stack it back on top of it, right? It may not if you're trying to manually put it in, because remember, you're doing this through the crafting station, right? If you're doing it through the crafting station, you're living by the crafting station's rules, is what I'm thinking. Even though it might reflect the higher number, I'm trying to put it back in using the crafting station's UI. So it might not let me. But if I was to use the controller or slap it in a chest with a hopper underneath, it may put it right back into the right spot. Second thing, if I was using a sophisticated chest up here, there's actually a hopper upgrade for it that I could just set the chest on top of here, and I don't even need the hopper. It'll do the exact same thing without the hopper. I didn't do that yet because I try not to build things off camera that we haven't done on camera yet, right? I'm playing with stuff we've already done is kind of what I'm working on. So, if you're taking something out and you're concerned about you want it in the right spot, you could just double click here, slip it in your chest, or if you don't have this, so on and so forth. Thanks for swinging in. Oh, you're very welcome. You're welcome. Again, we're going to try a lot of this stuff a bit more. Goals today. All right, so right off the bat, our first goal of the day is to make something in Create. Before you hate me, as much as I hate myself, please understand I'm about to make the only good thing in Create that I'm aware of. Okay? Because I think it'll benefit us. That's right, baby. We need a clipboard. The clipboard. You guys know I love a clipboard. The good old-fashioned clipboard from the old pack is Sky Factory 4 is unfortunately not in here, but the Create clipboard is doable. We use it in all the mods. So, not too hard to make. I mean, we can't make it right off the bat because I need paper, unless I have a recipe that makes paper. I don't have sugar cane yet. Okay, never mind. I have sugar cane. We make 3 sugar cane. Clear that. Make a paper. Got that. Next, I'm going to need an andesite alloy. This is doable. I've already got some andesite. I just need some nugs. So we'll get some nugs. And then we will make this thing. And then we'll do this. And it has a clipboard. And then I throw these up in here. Boop. And I know they're going to end up in the system, which I can auto-sort on occasion. So we have a clipboard. Hello, Teresa. So we have the clipboard. All right, I know. I guess I'm going to need a place for the clipboard. Clipboard stuff here. I really do like the blue. Blue has been some of my favorite colors, to be honest. Put a tutorial up today showing how to do this. I reached out to the original creator of this design, where I found it on Reddit. Check with him first. I don't want people thinking I'm, stealing other people's stuff. But he was like, no, totally go right ahead. I think that's a cool idea. So there we go. We have a clipboard. Clipboard will allow us to... it auto-sorted this one too. Interesting. Even though I didn't have that one linked, it auto-sorted it. That's fine. It just means I got to pull stuff out as I need it. I need to have a chest that's not linked, that I can just put tools and things I need to put away and pull back out regularly. I can worry about that a bit more off camera. Yeah, exactly. I've now completed everything that needs to be done in the Create mod. The only problem with this clipboard is you can't read it when it's on the wall. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But yes. So now I slap that up there. And like, for example, I'll just put test up there, right? Okay, test is on there. I put it up there, you can't read that. I can right-click on it and read it, which will work, but you can't just read it from sitting here. Again, minor thing, just slightly not as good as the old one. Still pretty good, though. One of the only redeemable features of Create. I was cooking some stone. Put that in there. Okay, so I've been trying to stay on top of crops and things, building things up for dye. I did make a bunch of dye blocks today using the using sand in dyed water. It is much faster and the best way so far that I've found to make dye, but it's still manual. I can just put that in there. Why did it not take those things? Interesting. I know probably because there's no open stack. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's because it's connected to the station. It combined the auto sort, which is fine. I just need to make one that's, not a concern like that. To be honest with you, what I'm probably going to do then is I'm going to take this chest out completely, and I'll set the controller beside it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. No. There are some pretty blocks in Create that you can build with. That is 100% correct, Phantom. That's correct. This is the only thing that you really make, I guess, craft, build, and create that I've found that I like. But there are some pretty textures, that's correct. Those aren't functional, those are just aesthetic, though. Okay. All right. So I want to work with sophisticated storage a little bit more. I'd like to get some more, get some of these barrels made, right? Get some of these better barrels. So I'm assuming barrels, chests, the barrels are the same, or is there a difference in the amount they can hold? I don't know. There's no way for me to search, so... here's the other thing. Okay, so I am going to have to take a real quick break because all my sticks are in here. None of them are in there now. So we're going to have to do this. You can't break the chest as it would cause too many items to drop out of it. Okay. How about now? We'll get rid of this chest so that everything's in the storage at this point. That's going to take it. I guess I could probably put some of that. Woo! Look at all my worms. Could you use a crafting upgrade on the storage controller? I don't believe so, because there's no way to go into the storage controller to add an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go inside of here to add an upgrade. I can put those, I believe, can only go in the chests or barrels themselves. And they do give you a crafting table, but I think they'll only pull from that specific chest, though. We're going to test it, but I think it doesn't pull from the whole system. Just whichever chest or barrel you have the crafting upgrade in gives you a crafting table in that chest or barrel. Because any crafting barrel or chest that I make, anytime I go into it, I can only see what's in it. I can't see other inventories. And the controller itself has no internal UI that I've found or any way to get one. I hope that helps. Hope that makes sense. Sophisticated backpacks. That I can help you with. I'm already wearing one. And they work basically the same way. So with the backpacks, you make a backpack. You can make them bigger using different items, iron, diamonds, so on and so forth. I have one on right now. It is in my back slot. Let me set it here. So back slot. You can just wear it on your chest, but that takes up an armor slot, so I recommend putting it in the back slot. I think the elytra may have to go in the same spot, so you may not be able to wear both. But I don't use those, so I've never really had to try. Inside the sophisticated backpack, the bigger it gets, the higher value one, gold, iron, diamonds, so on and so forth, the more slots you get to add upgrades, which we're about to talk about. And the upgrades can then cause things to work inside of here. One of my favorite ones is this one, which is the advanced feeding upgrade, which if I have food in my backpack, anytime my food gets below 0, it automatically feeds me. That's a very nice one. You have a magnet, so it'll pick up items that drop around you. A lot of people like magnets. There's auto smelting. You can put a crafting table in there if you want. Stack upgrades, which allow more than just 64 to go into a single slot, saving you place. That's these here. I don't know if all of them work in the backpack and the chest. Some might be backpack only, some might be chest only. I've only used a few of them, so we'll find out as we continue to progress through this. Is this an engine? Pumps experience between tank upgrade and player. I don't feel like I would need that anytime soon. Okay. All right, so sophisticated storage. Storage is important, so that's something we're going to continue to fiddle with here for just a little bit. I have 2 barrels. This barrel over here was for dye production, and this one was, I think I was just hanging out. I'll figure out what that's for later. Oh, that's where I was making dirt. That's my dirt making one. Okay. We do need to do some more of these today. Another big goal. Here we go. Let's go ahead and let's start the goals. Oh, good. I can do this on the wall. I don't have to take it down. I like that. So right off the bat, I need villagers. I need to start gathering villagers. There's a lot of saplings, trees, and plants I'm going to need for things, based on what I was looking at, that I can really only get by trading with villagers. So we're going to need some villagers. I think there's like 12 or 16 different villagers. We got to get them all. So what I'd like to do is make a little farm area kind of like this and fence off, or maybe put a little fancy room for each individual villager so I could go to them as I need, almost like an animal pen. I thought I might build that out here So that's something else we're going to look at. Wirelessly connect your backpack to the storage controller so you can access all your storage on the move. Yes. Yes, there is. There is ways. There is. God, my language sucks. There are ways to do that. There's something with you can do with that. I can't remember where I saw it. I looked at a bunch of guides and stuff and information today, looking for. Hang on, let me do this. Let me reorganize real quick so I can hear it. Is it this thing? Or is it in the, oh, it's in the chests themselves. So I think it may be in the backpack. Let me see. So there are some ways to work them, and it's with backpack settings. So somewhere in here, apply to all backpack storages unless overridden. I don't know the specifics, but it was mentioned in one of the articles I read that in here, you can use the two mods together. That's, again, something I definitely wanted to check with. You can also do it where other players can access your backpack, I think, from other places. So keep search phrase on. Okay, I don't know what that is, but we'll look. But that is another thing possible. Marie says, I messed up my green apple. Is there any way to get a green that anybody has found, or do I quit? Okay. From everything I've found at this point, there is not another way to get a green dye. Because to get a green dye, you need red dye, or no, you need blue dye and yellow dye. And you can't get yellow dye until you have grass, and you need green dye to make grass seeds. You don't need to restart. You don't need to restart. You could just go into creative and give yourself one green dye. I'm going to step on my soapbox for a minute. It's not cheating. Okay? You're giving yourself one thing that you already had at one point. Basically, you had the ability to with your apple. One thing. And there's nothing in the game that tells you not to eat the apple. There really needs to be some type of warning really early on, because that's going to screw anybody's game, right? Just go into creative. So / game mode creative. Enter. Oh, well, you got to know how to type, which I don't. I'm doing this. You may know how. I'm doing this to show anybody. Game mode creative. Then you can go into your creative menu, search for green dye. Take one green dye out, use it to make a green sapling, and you're good from that point on. That's not cheating. And be honest, there is no cheating in Minecraft. Unless you're in some type of a server with other people and there's competitions going on, there's no cheating. You can't cheat yourself. You might say you could cheat yourself out of fun, but isn't it more fun to just do this for 2 seconds and have to start all over again, especially if you've been playing a while? Right? Okay. Now, to be able to go into creative, of course, you have to have cheats on. Turned on when you create your world. Turn cheats to on. That also gives you the ability to make waypoints and stuff and so forth. If you did not, you can go into options. Where's the LAN thing? The video settings? The settings are slightly different here. Controls. Sprint, sneak, auto jump off. I do love that auto jump is off by default. Bless him for that. Usually there's a way to... I may not show it on mine because I have cheats turned on. But you basically go in, turn the game LAN on, and that basically turns cheats on until you log off. And when you log off, it turns LAN back off again. But if you go on and turn LAN on... I just don't know where it is right now, or if I can even see it since I have cheats on, to be honest with you. But if you do that, it basically gives you cheats one time. Oh, my tree grew. Okay, so, yes, we need villagers. So I need to start getting villagers to spawn so I can start gathering them up. We need a farmer so I can start getting some of these saplings. We're going to need different things that we can only get from them. So that's on our list today, and I don't know if I have villager. Bee, blaze, blue vein, spider, camel, cat. Oh, are these alphabetized? Drowned? Okay. You'd think villagers would be right at the end, but, villager. I have a villager. Okay, so we're going to go do a villager. We're going to do that right now so we can get that started. I think that's a good idea. Hello, Icy Barra. It came out on the 1st, so it's only been out a little less than a week at this point. Let's go ahead and do villagers real quick. I mean, not do villagers. You know what I mean. You're gross. Oh, my shield on. I don't have my shield. Hang on. They may have bows. Let me go get my shield. I don't need that kind of drama in my life. Where's my shield at? Probably down near the bottom. There it is. Villagers! You guys throwing stuff? No? Just manual? Oh yeah, come get you a bite of this, my friends. Oh, interesting piece of information. Some of you may already know this. Much like in Sky Factory 4, if you have your hands empty and you're not carrying a shield, you can pick up animals and carry them around, as well as pick up physical items in the game. A green choo-choo. No, I didn't mean to turn that on. You can pick... I did it today. I picked up cows and stuff and moved them around. So you do not... Where's my food? Oh, I put my food away. Bigger villagers! Ow, they punched me. Rude. They dropped anything besides poop dye yet? I don't think so. Come on, last guy. There we go. Go get that experience and that brown dye. I didn't bring any food, but that's okay. Can you eat dye? Oh, it turned everything brown! That's awesome. I didn't realize that. So you can eat dye and it'll turn everything brown. That's funny. Or I guess it'll turn it whatever color dye you eat. No! Oh man, he took half my life with one hit. I have to be careful here. These are some meaty villagers. I think that guy respawned, right? Because there's normally just 4 of them. Come here, Bob Ross. I got things to show you. Let me paint you a happy little tree. Get back over here. Wait. Oh, and I got 4 just free villagers. Okay. Well, that's all right. They'll be stuck over here for a few minutes, but that's okay. I don't know what villagers' spawning requirements are, so we'll have to see. I still think they'll only spawn in dark. I wonder if I can pick them up. I didn't try that. Let's see if I can pick up a villager, because that would be handy. Take my shield off. Come here, you. It's got this big old throw in my face, but yes, I can pick up a villager. Wonderful. That makes life wonderful. So we need to build an area for them. That's something we're going to work on today. Cool. Let me, I guess I'm gonna put my shield back for now. Okay. So where did my baked potatoes go? A man needs his baked potatoes, my friends. I think I had like 30 something of them. See, there, 20 of them. Okay. How was everybody's weekend? I had a pretty successful day today. My wife and I ran out and we're running some errands. And we went to this store we have here in Knoxville called McKay's, which is used books, CDs, DVDs, video games, toys, puzzles, board games, all that kind of stuff. Take stuff in, trade it. You get trade credit or cash. You get more trade credit than you would get cash. It's kind of like a mini pawn shop, but for specific items. You use the trade credit to shop there, which we do all the time. And so we went there, did a little shopping, picked up some DVDs my wife was wanting. But they have a big section of the Funko figures. So I was looking through those. And they had the Dungeons & Dragons gelatinous cube for $35, and I picked it up. I wanted it for a while. The last time I looked, it was well over $100 on Amazon. The box is about 95% good shape. A couple little dings, but not too bad. So pretty excited about that. And then we went to a bookstore where I found this, which I did not know they'd made, a tabletop role-playing game, Dungeons & Dragons style game, Cyberpunk 2077, hardcover collector's edition guide. So basically the player's handbook of Cyberpunk 2077 for a tabletop role-playing game. I love Cyberpunk. One of my favorite games of all time. I knew there were Cyberpunk role-playing games. There have been for decades. But I didn't know they made an official 2077 one in Night City. So I'm going to see about putting something together for that because I'm pretty excited about it. First bit of snow. We had some sleet, a little bit of icy rain, tiny bit of hail this morning. We're in a winter watch all day, but it never turned to snow. General question, what do you do for a living? Oh, that's a great question. Thank you. And for calling me smart. I'm actually a student advisor for DeVry University. So basically, people who are interested in going to school, I contact them. They submit, yes, I'd like more information. I call them. I explain how school works. If they're interested, I help them apply, go through all the steps, get their college transcripts, high school transcripts, and then help them get set up for classes, and then they go start classes. So I just help people get into college who are interested. Cyberpunk on sale. Need to play it. You need to play it, Phantom. It will change your life. It's so good. It is so good. Thank you for the help. I got your Apple. Went to see the Ravens play. Excellent. I'm going to assume that's a sports team. I know what you're thinking. Draven, with your athletic figure, you don't know a lot about sports? I don't. So I don't know what sport that is, but I'm glad you got to go watch them play. I've been doing that job for a little over a year. Before that, I worked in the Get Yelled At Escalations department for U.S. Cellular, the cell phone company. Did that for 7 years. And before that, I was a team lead at ADT Security. So I helped run the team. I was a third shift guy, as well as got yelled at on the air escalation line as well. I got yelled at for like 15 years. I don't get yelled at anymore. Best perk of this current job. Alrighty. Big old tree again. All right. Sorry, I'm here. I am chatting along here. I do have to go grab. I'm trying to stay on top of this seed here so I can start making more. I really would like to automate farming as soon as possible because I really need Inferium to start building up. Oh yeah, the other thing I want to do on the list. Hang on, here's another thing. Important stuff. We need to work on cloches. We need to get cloches. I need power for cloches. I have crap power, but you know. I also want to start working towards a bigger reactor. So that's another one. You help people better their future. I try. I mean, 95% of my day is dialing phone numbers of people who don't answer. Who went online at some point and said, please contact me and give me information about school. And then a lot of times I call and leave a voicemail and they never call back, or I text them, they never call back. Or they'll just hang up on me. But unless you tell me to stop calling you, I have to keep trying because you asked me to. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a solicitor. I'm not trying to sell you something. I don't make any extra money if I help a student or not. I don't get paid by commission in any way whatsoever, which I love about my job. I'm not in sales. You asked me to call you, so I have to keep calling until I either get you or you tell me to stop calling you. If you don't want me to call you, take 5 seconds and please stop calling. Please remove me from your call list. All you gotta say. People will stop calling you if you ask them to stop. If they're a legit company, they have to stop. So if you hate telemarketers and that kind of stuff, and they're legit, tell them to remove you from your list. Legally, they have to if they're a law-abiding company. If they don't, you know they're spam. There's nothing you can do about it. Sprinklers. I would love some sprinklers. Sprinklers are not easy to make. Sprinklers. Oh, wait, they might be now. Terra Glass requires Terra Preta, which is green and dry peat bog. I guess I could make them now. I couldn't make them yesterday because we didn't. I also need biomass, which means I have to start making flowers and leaves and so on and so forth. Oh, also out there, for anybody who somehow doesn't pick up their green apple, say it falls into the void and you don't pick it up, and so because of that, you don't get to unlock green. If you go into the creative menu and you give yourself green dye, that won't unlock it. Putting dye in your inventory will not unlock green. You have to give yourself something that would have unlocked green, like a green apple. And then the other thing is that if you really just want to unlock green, one of the first colors you're going to unlock is brown, right? Because you'll make a barrel, you'll throw some saplings in there. Once you have brown and you grow a brown tree, it has vines on it. You can use shears on a vine to unlock green. I tested all that in creative today, trying to find a way to get a green dye without having to go into creative. I just could not find a way to do it. Sprinkler does use the water now, but if you set it up like this and use it every other one, with it being an infinite water source, it'll just keep refilling. You couldn't put them side by side because then you'll run out of water. But every other one would work because the infinite water supply is going to keep refilling that spot with water. So they're still feasible, they're just not going to be quite as good. But something to look at. It's doable, just a whole lot of steps for something. Until I can get it automatically harvesting, I really don't need it growing any faster because I want to spend all my time over there manually harvesting. All right, I've been chatting and we've not been doing anything. So we did villagers. Sweet. Can I check that off? I can. Awesome. Villagers are chilling. We need to build an area for them. We want to do some more sophisticated storage. So let's see about doing a sophisticated storage, right? Right off the bat, let's get 9 diamonds. Because then I can make the diamond upgrade. Alright, so there's 9 diamonds. Sophisticated. And I need the basic to diamond is the one I'm looking for. Oh, it only takes 4. Well, that's good. That's more diamonds for me. I'm okay with that. So that will upgrade a barrel. Now, to make the barrel, we learned yesterday that the barrel has to have a redstone. It's basically a barrel, but you got to put a redstone torch in it, or it won't work, which is irritating. I think I want to make specific colored ones. We are going to start with the color blue, because again, I said earlier, that's my favorite. So let's make some of these. 2 of those. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to make the redstone torch. Whoops. Let's see here. Clear that out of there. Redstone. Gotta have some redstone in here, don't I? I might not. Redstone. There's a couple of those. Redstone torch. Well, one's good enough, I guess. Then we can go back to our barrel. Barrel. Wood. Alright, barrel. Here's something interesting I learned today. Some of you might find this interesting. If this works. Look at that. That's a barrel. If I put that in there, it says barrel flat top. Does it matter? No, that's not what I'm trying to show you. But I am going to show you this. Look at that. I just changed its color. If you put it up here, it changes the whole thing. If you set it over here, it changes all of it except the accents. See how there's still blue lines? If I put it on this side, it changes just the accents and not the whole barrel. You can customize the colors of your barrels if you want to. If you want to make some funky colors, you can use a couple dyes in there. For example, this is blue and gray, right? Let's where's the black dye at? I like black. It's probably up here higher. Where's the black dye at? There it is. Black dye. So if I put a black one in there, see how it's blue but with black on there? That looks kind of cool, right? Put it up there. It becomes all black with blue. It's just a different combination depending on whether you put it on the top, the bottom, or the side. So just something to show you. So something you can do. Not super important, but still kind of cool. So let's put that in there. All right, so here we go. Now here's another thing. Here's another thing I have to be aware of, right? When I set up this system, items are going to go into the first chest that I link. Which means I need to set a bunch of these down where I want them to be, break all the other chests. Following me so far? And then, you know what I mean? And then use the links here to make sure that they're going to these things first, so they don't just overflow to the chests and ignore the new things I'm trying to put in here. All right, so here we go. I have now made that diamond. It's all diamondy. Can you combine the blue box with red and black dye? It is my belief that you can, But let's find out, right? That's a good question. That's what I'm here for. If you have questions, Lord knows I want to know. So let me see. You said red and black dye. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to grab a couple colors here. There's that one. Things that'll stand out on blue. Why do you do that? Stop that. Okay. Here we go. So if I put that in there, I put yellow, and then I put pink. That's purple. Looks like it is making a difference. But it's merging the two colors kind of. It is making some different color combinations. I didn't try to do that. I guess I could turn the GUI up a little bit larger so we could see that better. But it is possible to do that. So to answer your question, yes, that is something that can be done. Okay. So we're going to test some things. This barrel is going to be our test barrel today. We're going to start with that. So we need to get some upgrades in here, right? Now, obviously, netherite is better, right? Netherite chests are better. I just don't have access to netherite right now in a reasonable format. So we're going to look into that. Diamond is pretty much the best that I can make. But this could still be pretty good. So let's go in here. First of all, stack upgrades, right? Tier 4. So with a Tier 4 stack upgrade, I could make a Diamond Tier 4, which will increase items in a slot by 16. The only thing above that, or that's better than that, is Tier 5, and for that one I need netherite. And I need a lot of it. So, it's not focusing? Oh, okay, sorry, yeah, sorry I didn't cook that a second ago. Really big jumbo chest till I get into digital storage. Okay, gotcha. So, yeah, netherite, feasibly. Is there a diamond to netherite? Yeah, there is. So I could make this one bigger later. So I did, just by doing what I did not remove my ability to netherite it later. So that's good. That's good. So, we want to make a stack upgrade. But from what I'm seeing, I have to have stack tier 3. To have 3, I probably have to have 2. Yeah, so I got to make them each in order. So, let's start by making a stack 1. Let's make an upgrade base. Okay, got one of those. Easy sauce. And then we're going to make a tier 1 stack upgrade. All right, let's test some things, right? Let me grab, oh, here, we'll do this. Some cobblestone. Put in cobblestone, 64 at a time, right? Obvious. Put that in there. 128. So that basically doubled it. Yes, slot by 2. Okay. I can't do that until I take that out. Okay. Doubled it. All right, so if that's that one, then the next step up is an iron one. I don't know if I have the iron for it, but we'll see. Oh, I need 2 iron blocks. I know I don't have the iron for that. What am I looking for? Oh, I know I need iron ore. Iron ore. I do want to get deep mob learning going too, because that's going to help out. Why are you not? Oh, here we go. Iron ore. Crap. I'll just make 25. That's how many I got. We'll get that cooking. I do need to start doing deep mob learning, because that's also going to be... I need power for that, but it's going to be beneficial. Any idea if you connect the lectern to different storage systems like sophisticated storage? That I'm not sure. I'm sure you probably can. A better furnace would be nicer too. You know what I haven't looked for? There's no mechanism in this pack. Wow, it's been a long time since I've had a big pack with no mechanism in it. Mechanism is a backbone of a lot of stuff. Interesting. Did not even realize that. So what do we got here? Yellow force furnace. Why do you? What's a force furnace? Force ingot that you get with 2 gold or 2 iron, and if I have force gems, but are they better? Is a force ingot faster? There's inferium. That's an idea. Oh, you know what I haven't looked at yet? How do you get prosperity shards? Throw blue dye in a soul fire. I don't know how to make a soul fire, but that's an option. Or mine it. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just waiting for this iron to cook up. So I need 18. See how many iron I have. In here. See if we can. Oh, hang on. Auto sort. I don't have much. I know that. I have 6. Okay. 16. I need 2 more. Oh, well, then I need some for the actual thing, too, don't I? Crap. Almost 1 hour into our 2-hour stream. Oh, you know what? I'm going to need gold, too. I should get some of that cooking. How do you make gold? Gold is yellow. It would appear I'm going to need to make some yellow. Okay. Do I not have any yellow things I could turn into yellow? Yellow wood. 1 yellow dye. 6 gold. Oh, wow. I don't have much in the way of yellow at all. That's not good. Let me get this 1 yellow dye. And let me grab... Where's some sand at? Some sand. Now we need a bucket. Bucket. Move a couple of these things here. There. While we're waiting. Oh, that was already full. Okay. We're gonna make some more. We're gonna make some yellow real quick. Super fast. Why you don't let me put water in there? Because there's already water in there. Seriously? Oh, I'm trying to put that... Oh, that's why. Because I... Never mind. I'll do it over here then. Fool. While that's changing, I'll grab another one. Done. Let's make a little bit of yellow dye here real quick. Doesn't take too long. Turnaround is pretty quick. Oh. Okay. Hold on. I need something to burn. I got some crap stuff I've just been using up here, like fences. Just to get them out of my inventory to save space, because I don't need a ton of white fences, and I can always make more later, you know what I mean? Oh, the rain stopped. Good. You let me do it over here? You are. Cool. This one's just closer. Almost. Come on, one more. I'll get the gold in there. The gold started. And from what I've seen, yes, there are ways to automate this as well. Obviously, there has to be. I just haven't messed with it yet. Well, I turned that one into clay. That was my fault. Whoops. Well, I guess a little more clay doesn't hurt anybody. Oh, I keep doing that. Doesn't hurt anybody either. My mojo's off. Again, thank you everybody for popping in and saying hello. It is a pleasure to have you. Welcome. Put out 2 tutorials today. My goal is to try to get 1 more out tomorrow. Of course, I go back to work. I'm working again tomorrow, so makes it a little bit harder. I really can't film anything during the day, and then I've only got an hour after work before I start streaming. So won't be able to put out too many during the week, unfortunately. But I'll try to continue to put some out, you know. Okay, let's see what we got to work with here. Gold. Alright, so here's an important thing, right? I gotta make sure I save some of these. 30, that should be enough. Okay. And then Well, that's cooking. I'm going to make just a couple more so we have some in the background so I don't run out by accident. Well, so we're going to dripstone dye system tonight. Stupid work keeps getting in the way. I saw a couple of them using cyclic cables and things of that nature. The only problem is they're just so slow. I mean, it's still better than nothing, right? If you're going to let your game run in the background, why not let it make a few? I just really want to get to mystical agriculture of them because I think that's going to be better. At least with black and blue. Black and blue is so easy to make, you might as well just use mystical. I did it again. Ours applied is not in this pack yet. Ours applied. I don't know what that is. Oh, you're answering that question from earlier. The connecting thing. Gotcha. Okay, there we go. We got a few of those now. We can clean up some of the stuff I don't need. Actually, I can throw all that in there, that in there. Get that back. That's one gold block. Oh, I need to make the iron block. So there's one. And then iron block for, what am I making? Tier 2. Iron block. 2 of those. Tier 2. Tier 2 is good. Okay. So tier 2, that does 4. So I can put 4 stacks on top of each other. Okay. Cool. Let you source in A2 cells. Oh, okay. I heard that you could connect applied to A2, but I didn't know how or why. But, you know, I'm sure that's important. Where's gold? Gold. There's one. Do I have enough for another one? Nope. Still need more gold. Okay. All right. I already have a second gold block in there. What am I thinking? I just need some actual gold ingots then. Okay. How many gold do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 gold ingots, of which I have 3. Okay. We're getting there. I promise. 2. I just need 2 more. Must have 1 extra in there already. 1 more gold. And then we can do diamond, which probably gonna need more diamond. But that's okay. That one at least we can just make. Does this have a Paxel? Good question. Let's find out. There is a silent tools Paxel. But unfortunately no mystical agriculture one. But again, all tools have no durability, so it really doesn't matter. Get back into here, grab the gold I was using. Alright, gold. Gold stack. Delicious. Alright. And yes, I know I don't have to put it in here to read it, but that will now do 8 stacks of a single item in this chest. And we look at the size of this chest, just at the diamond, right? We get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yesterday I was told netherite was 11 by 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9 by 12 currently, which is pretty good. All right. So now we need diamond. Let's see how much diamond we actually have. I don't think we're going to have much, if any. We got 7. That's surprisingly more than I thought. Okay. So for diamond, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 17 more diamonds. Yes. I can make 12. Bork. Oh, no! I used all my dye. Like an idiot. Okay. There might be options here. Let's see. Blue apples. Oh, no, I got some blue dye left. And then cyan. What color is cyan? It's like a purpley color, right? Magenta, purple. I forget what color cyan is. Hang on. What's it look like? So it's an off blue. Okay. There it is. I don't think I have any extra cyan. Oh, look at that. Block of cyan dye. Already made some today. Did I make any blue dye while I was in there? Does not appear that I did. Okay, well, still, it was an idea. Can you just convert those? You can. Apples. Okay. Apples to apples. We're good. So how many diamonds have I got? 19. I needed 18 plus 6. 24 total. Okay. Try not to blow everything here, you know. So 20, 1, 2, 3, 24. All right, so clear that. I should have done that. Diamond upgrade complete. Okay. Cool and the gang. Get that in there. Throw that stuff in for now. So with a diamond upgrade, we're looking at 16. Which I feel is a good amount. You know what I'm saying? 16. So that wasn't overwhelmingly resource intensive. And that would let me put 16 of these in one spot. It's pretty good. I mean, that's really good for anything stackable. Sticks, so on and so forth. It still sucks that each one of these things won't stack, I don't believe. But, you know, that's something. Still going to take up one slot each for that. You know, what are you going to do? But, so this then would be my first chest. So we said 11 times 9, right? I believe. Hang on. To the calculator. No, it's 12 times 9. So this has 108 slots in it. If you add another stack of tier 1s, it'll double it to 32. Wait, of tier 1 will 32 it? Because it would double it. So 2 diamonds would... Okay, yes. Now I see where the numbers are coming from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 times 6. Math. Not my strong point. 54. So... basically... close to double. A regular double chest in one box. So you're saying if I make a single one... which, of course, the goal would be to have 2 diamond in there, right? Because how many times can you do that, right? Can I do that in all 4 slots? Because that would be cool. Where's tier 1? There's another tier 1. So that says that and that. So 64 of 2,048, 1,024. Yeah, that's not bad at all. So 2 diamonds would give us 16K. But can you put 3 diamond ones in there? Is there a maximum amount, right? I can't think of any other one of these that I've seen that I genuinely would want in there. There are a lot of things in here. Compacting, hopper, so on and so forth. But I really haven't seen many that I would want in here outside of stacking. Well, let's make another tier 1. I mean, if I can put 4 tier 1s in there, I should be able to put 4 tier 4s, right? That's just science. There's that. No. So you can only have 2. Okay, there we go. So we've learned. So you can only have 2. But so 2 diamond or 2 netherite, technically, would be the best that you could have. But still, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But even still, like you said, 16,000 per slot. That's not too shabby. So basically, I need to make a bunch of these. See, I can do a lot of this off camera. Farming dye, making gold, making iron, making diamond. I can do a lot of that off camera. Just while I'm at work. I mean, you know, not doing my job. Lunch breaks and things. But that's cool. That's cool. So the goal would be then to get a few of these down with a couple of diamond to get all of my inventory from these type of chests into those. Because there's really not that many, right? Like from here, there's some in those. These chests are all empty. That's a lot of empty chests. Break these right now. So those ones are empty. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these ones that I don't need now. Testing a theory. Okay, it did break all those, but not these. Okay, good. So I've got stuff in most of those. Alright, so there are 2 other slots. I just don't know what I would do with them, but they're there. You know, you need them for whatever. Those went in real fast. Cool. And we'll jump in here. And then, we'll jump in here, here, S. I'm intrigued that that one's full and those ones are not. That means I linked. Oh, you know what I did? I linked and then linked. Well, that's how I did that when I went down. So, since I don't need to open the top like you do a chest, I could put 5 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5 of those would be drastically more inventory than I currently have. Interesting. Interesting. I like how that's working out. I could see how I could use and benefit from this. But I have to, in order to put them in the right order, I gotta have the first 5. You know what I'm saying? And the next 5 would go after that. I need to get at least the first one down because I have to unlink everything else. So I need at least the first 5 so I can move my full inventory over. So I'm not going to mess with changing that out here right now on the stream because that's time consuming. I got to make 5 of them. I got to make a bunch of these and I will make that another diamond one. But now we know how that works. We know what's going on with that. So I will 100% take care of that before tomorrow night's stream. So tomorrow night when you guys show up, there'll be at least 5 of those chests with double diamond in them. Because all the resources we use today are easily farmable, right? Wood, iron, gold, and diamond. That's pretty much all I need to make that happen. And the iron, gold, and diamond, I just needed, 3 or 4 different dyes. I needed white dye. No, I needed light gray dye for the iron. I needed yellow dye. And then I needed 2 colors of dye for the diamond. So I sit there for 20 minutes and make a bunch of dye blocks of those 4 types. And then all I got to do is cook up the iron and cook up the gold, which will take a little bit. Run all that out. I can put that together super easy. I may even get more than 5 done, to be honest with you. And I can grow some trees while I'm doing that to gather up some more wood as well. Because I really, really wish there were hopping bonsais for the tree. It's killing me that there's no bonsais or botany pots or something. We need to find a way to automate trees. And I don't know how to do it. Because there was a forester block. There still is. Farming saplings into wood. The problem with the forester is that it doesn't do anything with the leaves. Remember, unless they changed it, the forester used to break the wood and then the leaves would dissipate. And then it would just sit there and wait for the next tree to grow. And then when the tree grew, it would eat up the wood and then the leaves would dissipate. But leaves don't dissipate now. And I hate to lose all the resources from the leaves, you know. Sticks not so much, but even the apples could be dye and things of that nature. It broke the leaves too. You know, I have a tutorial on this, but it was probably 3 or 4 years ago. I really do hate making amber, though. Solidification chamber. I need liquid magma. Actually, that's not too bad. Fire charge blaze. Okay. You know, I keep seeing those. All right, so not impossible. That's something that could be feasibly doable as well. All right, so we got that done anyway. So we've got that built. Are my upgrades going to fall out? They are. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to hang on to this. I'm going to just set it over here down at the end for now. And we'll set those in there so I don't lose them. And I will work on those off camera today. Now, next step, Cloches, right? I wanted to work on cloches. And I also need to look at what's going to take for a bigger reactor. Let's look at bigger reactor first. Cloches aren't going to help me if I don't have enough power to run them. Bigger reactor. Here we are. So I need uranium, iron, and graphite. Graphite was just cooking coal. It is. Okay, so that's the same. Coal I can make by cooking wood. Again, more reason to have a forester and get that going. We may have to focus on the forester after all. So that might be beneficial. Now, if the forester breaks the leaves, it won't pick up the items, though, will it? I would need an item collector, I believe, for that. Just my thought. So that's doable. What do I need for uranium? Well, there's uranium, obviously. Uranium chunk. Oh, no recipe for that. Raw uranium. Gray and green. All right, so that's doable as well. So I would need a bunch of coal, which let's real quick here. Let's let me do this. Coal. I can make coal with block dye, so I don't even need the wood. So I would need, that adds another, so we need to find a way to get dye faster. Really need a way to get dye faster. And again, a cloche with black seeds might help some. What do we need for the controller? Reactor casings, redstone, I can make that. Computer port, I don't even know what that is. Access port, chest pistons, yes, I can make that. Reactor control rods, graphite again, uranium, all doable. Coolant port, doable. Then we get into turbines. Oh, fuel rods. Also doable. Okay. So a bigger reactor, even a small one, will work. The uranium... So I just need to make a ton of dyes. Let's see here. Laser drills are in the pack. Oh, that'd be nice. Again, I need a pretty fat power source first before I could do that. Have you looked at colored water over dripstone? Yes, we have. The problem with that is it's just ungodly slow. In the time that it does that, I could probably make 20 or 30 manually by hand. Which, I mean, you know, is still handy if you're off doing things. Maybe we should set that up. What do you think? Should I set up an area for every colored dye to have a dripstone? I mean, it wouldn't take that long. If I set up an area for all 16 colors of dye, would I... Oh, goodness. Oh, haha, Lingo1126 followed over on Twitch. Thank you. I haven't got a Twitch follower in a while. The only upside of doing that is I could have the water just dripping into a barrel, and then I could walk by with sand and just go sand, 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 to get one of everything. That's my concern. Unless you fully automate it, I'm concerned it's not going to be... It's just better for me to blow an hour getting enough to do everything I need. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think I want to... I thought about earlier today setting that up too. I'm still going to move this somewhere else. I just haven't expanded yet. Okay, let me grab this. Because I do want to keep... I need more brick. I want to make some stone brick for expansion that's non-flammable. I need an area for villagers. We talked about that, right? So let's do that. Let's build an area and see what we can do with villagers. Because don't I have to like make lecterns and blacksmithing benches and all that to turn them into the villagers that I need? I really just need a farmer. I might even be able to do that right now. How do I do that? I can't think of the term of the item that you need to turn the villager into a farmer. Mulch? No. Compost? Is it a compost barrel? It's a composter, isn't it? Okay. So I really just need a little area for him. That would be much easier. Okay. Let's do that. Let's grab us some wood. And we'll build a little area for him right next to this. Does not need to be big at all. Actually, it would make sense to put him over there next to the farm. Is there a place over here I can put him for the farm? Well, I could just put him right in there, couldn't I? Do that. And this can just be his little farm next to the farm. Am I putting logs? Dang it! I'm going to lose all those. Oh well. Planks, logs. Goodbye! Sorry, consistency. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's more than enough room for him. So I need a few more fences. Let me grab some sticks. That should be enough of those. And a little gate so he can't get out. That's the gate, Draven. Now I broke my gate and it's going to turn into a block. Dang it. I gotta go make another gate. Wonderful. And that should be good. Hang on a second. Get rid of this here. Get rid of that. Bork. I need a torch. Did I not put that gate down? Oh, I did get a gate back. Did they fix that? Sweet. Yesterday when I would break a gate, I would just get a wooden block back. So that's cool if they fix things. Composter. Let's go get us a farmer. Hey, you guys. Let's have a big zoom in of a fro here. I've got a tiny little space there between the fro and the... A farmer with a fro. Okay. So I could get a jungle sapling. You know what? I don't have any emeralds. Can I make emeralds? Because I feel like I should get the jungle sapling. I feel like I should get saplings anytime I can get saplings. Emerald. What am I missing? Lime dye. I can make some lime dye. Is there not lime block? I don't have any of those either. Okay. This I have a lot of, so. Lime dye. 1, 2. Wasn't it 2 emeralds for that? Don't you use that to climb out of there. You jerk. Don't you give me that. Will he stop being a farmer? He did stop becoming a farmer. Ha. He still could walk up on the fence. Unless I put a fence behind him, but... Now it's a birch. Well, and I'm short too. Guess I'll buy a birch. Oh, hold on a second. Fear misses. No! I knew you were going to do that! Where's the... Oh, that's going to drive me crazy. Yes. There, you stay in there now. Darn it. None of your craziness. What is this? Cycle trades. Acacia. Jungle or acacia. Spruce. Corn! Corn could be cool. Birch and jungle. I don't know what I actually need. Now that I know I can just cycle forever, it's not as imperative that I do it right now. Dark oak. That's a beauty. Some seeds. Okay, cool. All right, well, we'll just keep him as he is for right now. Now that I know that. I didn't know that before, so thank you. Put all that away. What do I have up in here? Stack upgrade 1. Why is that in there? Oh, I'd already made one. Oh, I had one, and when I went to put it in the inventory, it went into that. Oh, well, that could still be useful. So excellent. I don't know if I need any of those woods right now, or saplings, but it's nice to know I can walk over and get them if I need to. Unknown Gaming, keep it up, and thanks for all the tutorials in Skype 4. Much more enjoyable for me. Thanks. You're very welcome. I'm glad that I could help. Now I'm trying to do the same thing in Sky Factory 5. Okay. All right, so what were we talking about? Okay, so we got farmer. Why did I want a farmer? I know I needed one. Oh, your little wobbly nose. I wanted, power. Power, that's right. So we talked about power. So I'm going to need to farm a bunch of dye tomorrow. That's what I'm finding out here. I'm going to need to spend a large part of the day just farming up ungodly amounts of dye. So that way, and then I can get the first chest done, and I can build up enough dye for us to make what we need to make an extreme reactor. Once we have an extreme reactor, we'll be able to power cloches. So let's see if we can start the process of getting cloches ready. So that way tomorrow when we have power, we could feasibly start immediately using it. So let's look at that. Cloche. Oh yeah, we also wanted to make an extractinator. That was another thing that was on our list. Don't let me forget, I still want to do that. I don't know why I have crushing macerator, but okay. There we go. Alright, what do I need for this? Glass? Glax? What is glax? Can I just use glass? Oh yeah, there it is, down at the bottom. Treated wood, I knew that was coming. Iron plates. Here's hammer, that's all easy enough to make. Light bulb, I need this thing. What do I need for this? Treated slabs. Okay, so I got to make the thing that makes the treated stuff first. Okay, that makes sense. So I got to make the treated wood first. That's step number 1. And it's a coke oven, if I remember correctly. Coke oven. All right, so I need 27 coke bricks. How do you get yellow? Yellow we got from growing wheat, if I remember correctly. Yes. So what you want to do is you want to make grass. You want to use bone meal on the grass till you get regular seeds, and then grow that into wheat, and then wheat will give you yellow. Hope that helps. So many things. I know some of these vegetables and stuff I can turn into dyes and stuff too, so again, it doesn't hurt to have it. Take everything? It did. Wonderful. Okay. Hey, happy to help there, Quentin. You're welcome. Okay, so we said 27 coke blocks. All right, so for 27 coke blocks, let me get my calculator out again. 27 coke blocks times 8 pieces of clay, because I need 4 to cook the bricks and 4 for things. 8 pieces of clay equals 216 clay. We divide that by 4 is 54 clay blocks. And then, oh, I just noticed at the bottom it shows you all the other stuff. Is that sand down there? Or does it have to be sandstone? It has to be sandstone. Well, how do you make sandstone? No, oh, God. How do you get the cows? My trophy doesn't seem to work. That is correct. Yeah, the trophy, that's the one trophy that everybody's saying is broken, and it was for me too. But after you do, to get the trophy, you get 4 cows at the end. So the best thing you can do is if you killed yours, like I did, is I had to do another one of these, the cow ones, which drops from brown. So you might need to grow a bunch of brown trees to get some more brown loot bags to get a second cow. Then when you get 4 cows from that, bring them over, slap them in here, and then you can breed them as long as you need. Yeah, that's what I do. I had to get another gateway as well. That's correct. Sickle Slater just came out 3 days ago? 4 days ago. 4 days ago. The first. What's today? I don't know. Math. Hang on. I'm going to eat some potatoes. Okay. All right. So, we needed, I said, 54 clay blocks, and then we'll worry about sandstone. All right. That's going to take a few minutes, but let's get to work, right? It's not going to build itself. So I'm going to need a bucket, and I'm going to need sand. So I got sand. I said, what, 54, didn't I just say? What's my math? 54, 45. I probably have a little bit of clay in here now I think about it. I have gravel. That's not going to help me. I don't even know why I was excited to see gravel for just a second there, but I was. Well, I don't see enough clay for it to matter, so we're going to go with that. Oh, no. And I need a bucket for water. And luckily, I don't need dye for this. This will actually be faster. The other way. Because I've already got the sand. I did break a bunch of gravel earlier because I figured we'd need sand for some things. I would agree with Phantom there. There are a lot of this that remind me of Sky Factory 3. But man, would I have killed for some chickens. Is there even a modern version of the roost mods or chicken mods? I haven't seen chickens in a while. I see bees all the time. But I never ever see chickens anymore. Yes, there is a modern version of chickens. Sweet. Would somebody please make a chicken a big, good mod with chickens in it again? I miss them. The last ones I remember that I enjoyed using chickens in were the, oh god, I'm forgetting the name. The one that's all underground. You know what I'm talking about? Stoneblock. Stoneblock 1 and 2. And I know it was in 3, but I didn't play 3. I did enjoy 3. Tried starting 3. Didn't work for me. But, Stoneblock 1 and 2 were awesome. And were some of the best uses of chickens. I think I actually like Stoneblock 1, the use of chickens a little bit better. Alright, cool deal. Alright, so there is our clay. I need all of it in balls. And then half of it needed to be cooked, right? At least half of it needed to be cooked. Let me grab some fences. Yeah, I think I love Stoneblock. There's parts of Stoneblock 2 that I really liked as well. Don't get me wrong. But I think at the end of the day, I like Stoneblock 1 a little better. I'm going to have a Ghirardelli caramel milk chocolate heart. So don't get mad at me. Aqueous accumulator to generate water, then pipe it into the barrel. Actually, I can just put a fluid cable on this water source and it'll pump it in there automatically. I didn't think about that. I'll need a little bit more clay. But that would be nice, especially when I start doing the dye tomorrow. Just take the extra mint, make a little bit more clay. I gotta wait on that stuff to cook anyways. We're gonna barrel. I need some more sand. Where's my sand? I like when you put the watch the flowing time next to refined storage control. Man, I need to go back and watch some of my own old stuff. I don't remember a lot of that, but I do remember that. I do remember that. Okay, let's try this. All right, so I need more balls. 12. How many stairs do I need? That should be enough. Okay, it's not how you make brick stairs anymore. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 times 4 is 24. I need 24 bricks. Okay. Well, we'll let that cook for a couple minutes and then we'll do that. While that's going on, I've got some time. Let's make a few more. This will work good. If I can get that automated, that'll work well for the... I may have to realign. I'm thinking about reshaping this a little bit. So I might move these and put a barrel right here so it comes up the side. I'll worry about that off camera. So you guys don't have to worry about me just bedaddling stuff. Unless you really want to see it. And you tell me and I'll do it. If you want me to see me redesign, it's just me moving stuff around and designing the area a little bit better. Use a stone cutter. I do have a stone cutter. Let me make a brick and we'll see what that does. I haven't tried that yet, so that sounds cool. I do have a stone cutter. There is a stone cutter mod for the upgrade for those things too. One for one.
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
Well, I still had to make the brick, though, so it works out to be almost the same, does it not? I don't know. How many does that make? Hang on, let me go back to the... Let's look at the math there. So, 6 makes 4. Or I could just make 4 with 4. Okay, you're right. That is a way better turnaround. That is a way better profit. Good call. Good call on that. So that is... way better. Okay.
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
I love it. Okay. Put that in there. Stone I cooked can go in there. Cobblestone can go in there. And then now I need to make this. I need some gold nugs. Make this. Okay, so we got one. Oh, that gives 8? Oh, that's nice. And now I need, there's a wrench, right? Isn't there a wrench that I need for that now? I haven't used cyclic since it added the wrench. Cyclic wrench tool thing. Where's that at? Here's the things. Cable wrench. Okay, so I'm looking for something called a cable wrench. Summoning flute. Well, that says wrench. There it is. That must be the one. Okay. It's like a tuning fork, but that's okay. We'll make that work. Oh, man, it's going to make me be under it. That's going to cause problems for me. I don't know if I can squat enough to make that work. Wait, how does that work? That just burns the end. How do I get that back? Interesting. See, it's not letting me click on the bottom at all, so I'm not low enough. Okay. Let the water fall for a minute. Bear with me. Shut that off. Okay. Well, it used to be that those don't exist anymore. They've gone ahead and changed that so you don't need that. There used to be fluid cables and fluid extraction cables. The fluid extraction cables are gone now, and they've made these work like the pipes mod work, where every one can be used to customize. Let's test the thing. Well, that won't work because... Oh! It won't let me do it to the block because that's fluid. Okay, then. You know Draven won't be denied, right? Like, you know Draven, when he has an idea, he's got to make it work. I already know I'm going to make it work. Don't even worry about it. We're going to make this work. Don't even need those now. Okay, we'll use that stuff later. Let's put this stuff away, put that stuff away. Not you. Come here. Grab some cobblestone for building. Actually, cobblestone's ugly. I changed my mind. Let me get something that's a bit more attractive. We'll go with some blue planks. Blue planks for the win. Love it. And then I'm going to need a... Yes, and then I'll need a... Where did the... that'll work. Barrel. Yes, that should work. And then we'll go ahead and grab more fences. Because Lord knows you just can't have enough fences. And yes, that'll work. Actually, I think I am going to go back and continue using colorless planks. Colorless logs, colorless wooden planks. Probably didn't need that one. Let's do one minor change to this design. Oh, there's no way I used all those, but okay. It does look ugly if I put it like that. That. I'll make this prettier later. I'm just right now working for functionality. Okay. there we go. Alright, so clean up that. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that for right now. Do I have any sand left? Just for testing purposes. Did I use it all? Boop. Let me reorganize here real quick. Sand, here we go. Yeah, I could do a 3x3. I could set up something like that. I just slapped something down to see if it'll work. Oh, so that didn't work because it was not a 3x3. Okay. All right. This is science. We're figuring it out. So I need it to be the other way. Okay. And some more wood planks. Okay. Fixable. We'll make it work. One moment. So that dried that out. Okay. So this then needs to be like that. And there you go. That's much faster. I'll make it look nicer later. I'll probably move it from this spot. I just want a place to test it. That's fine. So that will enable me to do it. And even with the dyes as well. I can dye thing. That'll be faster for the dye work that I have to do tomorrow as well. So, excellent. Why is there a villager trophy on my head? That's funny. But yes. Let's put some more clay in there. Okay. So, all right. Does this pack of RF tools? Good question. I'll check. It does have RF tools dimensions. Is that what you're referencing? I don't remember. I've never used RF tools much, so I don't know much about it. Mr. Crayfish. I like Mr. Crayfish. I'm glad there's some aesthetics in there. All right, so we've got that working, even though the fluid cable didn't work. I'm sure there's ways to make the fluid cable work. I just have to figure it out, but this will be good for just generic water. That over there is now my dye making station, so that's good. Now we were working on coke brick, right? That's what we're working on. We got 15 minutes left. I'd love to get this coke oven built before the end of the day. Okay, so I need sandstone. So to make regular sandstone, I just need sand. Easy enough. Grab my hammer, which is here. And we will make ourselves some sandstone real quick. 2 stacks should be good. Didn't mean to do that, but okay. Used all my sand for other stuff, but all right, there you go. Now we do it again. Is the chicken gateway hard to get, or are you having bad luck? Of course, the first thing I would have to ask is, are you trying to get it from the right color? Because I'm assuming it's going to come from white. White loot eggs specifically. Because the different The different portals are color-coded specifically, to my understanding. Yeah, white. I don't know if I have a chicken one. Ghast, snow golem. I don't have one either, but as you can see, I don't have a lot of white ones. So, all right. So there's our sand. Sandstone. That's 16. I said I needed 27. That may be more than I needed, to be honest, but that's fine. Go back to coke brick, which I'm going to put the coke brick down to get it started, but I'll probably move it off camera and make a more permanent place for it. I need 27 of these guys. Oh, these make 3. I didn't need as much stuff as I thought I did. That's okay, though. I made too many anyways. I'm an idiot. Well, that's cool. We got more resources then. 0 complaints. So, we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to put the coke oven over here for now. I'll make a permanent space for it tomorrow. So, by tomorrow's stream, it'll all be ready to go. As of right now, I plan on streaming tomorrow and Tuesday. There will not be a stream on Wednesday. Because, again, Wednesday's the one night a week where I have to work much later in the day. So, I unfortunately just will not be able to. Resort that. Put that up in there. No building wands. I believe there are building wands. I'm just not a fan of building wands. It does break my heart that there's no building gadget, but you know, I have to figure it out. So now I need a hammer. Please, hammer. Don't hurt him. It's an MC Hammer reference. Some of you young kids won't understand, but for you oldies, that's pretty cool. Let's see here. And padap. We have a coke oven. So now I need, I don't know why I smacked that with my coke oven thing, but that's okay. Don't need my hammer. I now need to get coal in there so we can start making some juices. I don't have much in the way of coal, but I think we saw that I can make coal. And I needed a bunch of it anyways, so let's make a bunch of coal. Bort, there's 17 coal. That is not a lot, but I'm going to make a bunch of black tomorrow, so. We'll get that in there because that's a slow process. And that'll get us started for coal coke. So once we get our first bucket of that, we will be able to begin to make the treated planks, which we need to make that one desk for the light bulb, as well as the rest of our first cloche. Our goal tomorrow will be to make our first reactor. So I'm going to make an ungodly amount of dye today, which is made much easier because of this now. But we're going to make the reactor, so that way we have a heavy power source and we can start working on machines. Now, while we're waiting on that to work, let me grab a bucket. Because I'll need that for here. That in there, and then when there's enough, it'll fill up. Okay. The other thing I wanted to look at, I don't know if we have time to make it, but we're going to look, is this extractinator, which that looks, it doesn't say that it's create, but I worry. Let's see if we can make it. So extractinator, what do I need? Oh, everything. Let's start with a hopper. I need 2 more iron. Okay. I don't know if I have the stuff to make any more iron. I do not. Pooh. Oh, wait. I can make it from this. Okay. Never mind. You know what? I should have done this. I wonder. It doesn't make iron dust. Let's see if we can figure out how to make iron dust. Hey, Steven, how you doing, buddy? Iron dust. Oh, you just use the engineer's hammer. Oh, poo, but you only get 1 for 1. Well, that's not no real benefit of doing that then. Well, darn, that's too bad. I thought maybe we might be able to double our ores, but it doesn't look like they want us to double our ores. So we'll just cook them up as is at this point. Throw those in there for now. Probably got enough bricks made for a bit. It's a separate mod. It doesn't need power. Wonderful. Fandom, I love you. Thank you so much for sharing that. That makes me happy. Redstone. I need 9 of those. Easy enough. No, I don't know what that does. That worries me. There's my redstone block. And then... chains. No! Not more iron. Ew, I need 2 of these. Alright, there's 2 of those. Oh god, I need more iron for that too. Block of copper. Have I even made copper yet? I don't think I've made copper yet. How do you make copper? Oh, colors I don't care about. That's helpful. I don't want bookmark it. Oh, I'm not in here. Well, I'm glad I bookmarked it. How many did I need? I need a block, right? So that's 9. So I cook that up after the iron. Get that in there. That in. So we get rid of that. Get back in here. Block of iron is cooking. Block of redstone we've got. Another piece of iron. That's a problem, but I still need it. 1 copper. That's not going to be enough. I need 9 of those. I need more iron. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this. I've been working like a dog with 2 jobs with us. Ugh. Gross. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Sky Factory 5 is out, dude. Oh, we got our bucket. Okay. Storage. So right now, I'm using sophisticated storage. We just kind of figured it out yesterday and today. With sophisticated storage, you can link it to chests. So I have them all linked to storage chests down here. And if you set your controller next to a crafting station, you can access everything linked to it. I'm going to be converting it off camera. Earlier stream, we figured out using the barrels. I've got a diamond barrel. And if we put 2 diamond stack upgrades in here, what was the amount, chat? 16,000 items in 1 slot of a given item. So I'm going to be working on that to make 5 or 6 of those. There's a level above it, which is netherite, but netherite is not easy to get a hold of, especially at where I'm at now. Down the road, maybe. But right now, sophisticated storage is what I'm currently using. Okay. So, treated. I need some treated wood planks. Good, it can use any color. What is storage? But you can only have 1 of it. You can have 2. So I can have 2 diamond. I just haven't made the 2nd diamond yet. So you can have 2 diamond, 2 netherite, but you can't have a 3rd of any level. You can have 2 stack upgrades total of any level. But it won't let you put 3 or 4 stack upgrades in there. Okay. So, for Cloche again, I can start making things, but I need the bench first. So we're going to have to make the bench. So let's see what we need for the bench. I'm going to need a fence. I'm going to need some slabs. I'm going to need whatever that is. I need all the things. So I need some sticks. There's 4. I don't have enough to make this yet. I need the sticks. And I need some slabbity slabs. And I need a crafting table. I don't want a crafting. Just give me a. You're gonna be like that, huh? Gonna be like that. Make me find the wood myself. Okay, will you let me use that crafting table? This is my question. No, bench. Okay, see if it'll let me use that crafting table. It will not let me use that crafting table, okay? It should let me use a crafting station. It will not, okay? That's a concern, so I need regular wood. Regular wood, okay. To make this all work, I promise, I'm gonna need sir, I need a tree. I don't remember what I'm hoping. Oak. There it is. Thank you, sir. I got 5 minutes. I'm trying to get this done before the stream ends. I can't be defeated. Oak tree. Boy, hoping this works. As we're getting here near the end of the stream, I do want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with me today. I appreciate your continued support in this series, as well as thank you to everybody who's been checking out my tutorials and clicking like on those. I definitely appreciate that as well. If you don't mind, if you had a good time today, or like me even just a little list of bits, it'd be awesome if you'd consider clicking the old like button for me today. That did not make a crafting table. Okay, so you have to have a crafting station slab. Interesting. Most interesting. Where'd that crafting station go? Slab. With 2 pieces. That's a weird way to get to a regular crafting table. But we got there. That's all that matters. First piece done. If you wouldn't mind clicking like, that'd be awesome. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe, because that would be cool too. I need 2 more of those. I'm out of planks now. Okay. Got another bucket yet? Yes, we do. Wonderful. Wondermous. Grab some wood of any kind. Doesn't matter which. Creosote planks. Clear that out. Where was I? There's my fences. There's my table. All right, we got an engineer's workbench. Now, I still don't know if I have enough to... How does that sit down? Really? Really? You're going to do that to me? Okie dokie. So, I need a light bulb. I need a light bulb. How do you make a light bulb? I also need this thing. I also need this thing. I don't have 4 iron, do I? I have 1. Okay, so I'll need 3 more iron. Light bulb needs an engineer's blueprint, which means I need another paper and an aluminum. My paper. No, not that. This. Aluminum. How does one get bauxite? Why, they combine orange and white, of course. Of course they do. I just need 1. There's aluminum. Hello, Turtle. We're about to end here in just a second, buddy. But I'm glad you came by to say hello. All right, so there's the engineer's blueprint. All right, so to make a light bulb, what was the recipe again? The light bulb? The light bulb needs a copper, 3 papers, and a glass. That should be doable. I need more paper. Do I have any glass left? I do have glass already. I need a copper. Did I have any copper left? Let me try this. Okay. Copper. That's it. This is the downside of this system, right? Is that now I gotta try to search for it, see if I have any copper in there. I don't see any. Okay. So I need copper. Copper. No. That. Copper. Smelt. That. Get 1 copper going. Just curious, have you worked out any dye automation yet? I've been struggling with figuring out a good design. Not completely. There's what I'm gonna do is today what I just did a little bit ago, I automated water. So that way I can just slap dye, sand, dye, sand, dye, sand. Um, Everybody who I've seen who's automated dye so far has used the dripping thing. It's just ungodly slow. Unless you're going to leave your game up and running all night. You know, I just don't see it being beneficial. What was I making? I was trying to make that, but then we got off on cloche, so that's okay. Cloche. Copper, that's what I was trying to make. Copper. Got the copper. Got the copper. So I needed another paper. I know I'm running a couple minutes over, but I'd like to get this done today. Paper. Some more of that. There's more paper. So there's my paper, my copper, and my glass. So I want light bulb, paper, copper, glass. Light bulbs. Okay, cool. We got the light bulbs done. Zip, zip. Let's get some of this stuff put away here. I had a bunch of copper right there, and I didn't even notice it. Okay, so the last thing I need is 3 iron. I had enough for 1. Okay, try that again. Okay, I got 2. That's all I got out of all those apples. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe not. It may have gone into a stack. May have gone into a stack that already existed. That might be okay still. $17. There we go. I need 3 of these. And then we should be good. So, no, yeah, at this point, I don't have a dye animation or automation. I have a feeling I'm going to need there's probably some machines and stuff that do it. Or, of course, essence, but I'm not to that. I don't have enough essence to mess with that yet. So I'm going to manually make a ton tomorrow using this now that I just got to make a whole bunch of sand, and I can just stare at there and drop, 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 and the water will fill up automatically. So it should go pretty quickly. Pull those out. I needed 3. There's my 3. This. I'm going to hope that worked. And then this. How do I not... Oh, it's only letting me do 1 at a time. Okay. I hate that. Because there's a hammer involved. There's that. And ba-bam! We have our first cloche. So tomorrow, if we get our reactor up and running like I'm planning on doing, we should be able to start powering cloches, which will enable us to start speeding up our process of essences. It'll also help us with the blue and black dye seeds, which we've already got. We'll get a cloche for those. I'll probably make some more cloches today if I have time. But that'd be a good way to have that set up. So if we can, if we have that done yet. Have you made any other dye seeds? No, unfortunately, they all require a much higher level of mystical agriculture. And right now I've got 1 inferium seed. I could probably make a 2nd inferium seed. Let's take a minute and do that, because I could probably make another one of those and get it going. But definitely, that's why I'm trying to get a cloche. I had enough to make 1, I think. Yeah. But still, that's something, right? We need to get farming automated. Again, tomorrow's going to be power. Tomorrow our goal is to get power up and running. We're going to make our first bigger reactor. Once we have that, we can get cloches. I can automate farming. I can automate saplings, which might help towards dye. It just depends. I got to see how that forester works with leaves and whether we get any of the results. I'll need to make an item collector, I believe. Because I don't, even if it breaks the leaves, I don't know if we'll get the stuff from it or not. That's what I have to find out. It definitely, either way, the forester will help me with wood. It's just a matter of getting that running. But power is the first big step of all that. So yeah. I don't even know why the mystical recipes are there, because you can literally dye the colorless seeds in the world. Wait, what? Did you just blow my mind, Turtle? Okay. How do you dye the seeds in the world? Where'd that red dye go, dang it? Here it goes. Oh my God! I didn't know that! Oh my goodness, I can get those up. Okay, so now power's even, so it's all about the harvester tomorrow then. That will be automating our dye seeds. Okay, that's serious business. No, Turtle, I did not know you could do that. No, that's okay. Is it Democ? Apologize. No, that's totally cool. I did not even realize that. I just didn't think to try it. You know what I mean? Didn't even think to try it. So getting a big old farm, I mean, I may need to build a giant farm. That's okay, here we go. Mystical customization. Okay. Well, that's another thing then for tomorrow. So tomorrow we need a giant farm with seeds. Democ. Okay, good deal. I like to try to pronounce people's names right. So tomorrow, let's see what we got. We'll have to look at our achievement book, see if we've done anything on there, because we haven't checked it in a day or two. But we're going to go in there. Tomorrow is going to be bigger reactors. Let's get that on here. Let's get that on the clipboard. We got cloches done. So tomorrow is bigger reactor. Auto farming. Auto tree. I'm just gonna put trees. We need we know we need the forester. Auto trees. So those auto. We're gonna put auto dye from farming. Okay. Okay. Good deal. Oh goodness. Definitely that's a great thing. I didn't know that. I didn't find it anywhere in the book. Did you just come across that by accident? That'll be a tutorial because everybody's going to need to know that. I did not know that. I may be the only one who didn't. I'll make a tutorial anyways. How to get all the different colored dye seeds super easy. Awesome. So yeah, I agree. A lot of progress today. The sophisticated storage, I think, is going to do us for at least a while anyways. Till I get to the point I want to do heavy auto crafting and automation. And then we'll have to see where it takes us. Either way, I'm going to have to build AE just so that I can work out the kinks so I can do tutorials for people. You can dye the saplings the exact same way. Right. That part still, it's crazy. Oh, awesome. Okay, good deal. So that's going to do me for today. Again, thank you everybody for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I will be here tomorrow night again at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to click like. Don't forget to subscribe. Both of those things would be super awesome if you would. And consider coming back tomorrow. But if you can't, that's cool. I hope you have yourself a great week. Have fun out there. Keep an eye out for more tutorials coming out. I appreciate everybody who takes a little bit of time to watch those. It definitely helps out the channel. Clicking likes and stuff on those as well. So thank you everybody who's been doing so. They've been doing really well so far. But that's going to do me for today. All right? Cool, everybody. You have yourselves a great one. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.